Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Talking Tunes Tuesday. My name's Chloe. I'm going to be joined by James.
Hi.
And Adam.
Hello.
We make up the team behind the Instagram account InTheStudioUK, and today we'll be talking about a handful of songs that we've added to our Spotify playlist over the last couple of weeks. We'll put all the links to our socials and the Spotify playlist as well as the artists' Instagrams in the description below. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to never miss an episode.
That was Can You Fail by Inago. They're an indie rock band from Manchester who have just released their album Departures in October 2020. Yeah, so what did you think of that, Adam?
I thought, honestly, absolutely massive energy to that track. As soon as I heard it, I started, bouncing up and down in my chair. I can imagine that, at the clubs and things in Manchester, gigs in Manchester particularly, just getting the crowd absolutely going. An absolutely huge fan of that. Definitely going into my playlist. What about you, James? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely got a festival sound going for them. They've got the solid indie bassist that just cracks out some solid tunes, and it'll be interesting to see where they go with it. And it says here that the fans funded this recording process, so if they've got support from the fans, then they've got a big future in front of them.
Could be one we'll be hearing about in a year or two's time with tracks like that, and if, as you say, got the fans behind them, it's good to see.
So we had a lot of debut singles submitted to our playlist this week, which is exciting to see. New artists, always looking for new people. First up, we have Safe by District.
When things get too hard to handle, and I don't want to offend you, can I stop by when I am past this? You're not obliged to check, but I am past this. Think of a place where you can feel safe. I'm running out of things to say that help you notice I'm okay. Can I feel safe again? Can I feel safe again? No such place exists where minds perfectly rest. No world is bright without a fight, like you believe. Praying for light will end in spite of learning what you need. Think of a place where you can feel safe. I'm running out of things to say that help you notice I'm okay. Can I feel safe again? Can I feel safe again? Won't you let me fight alone? I don't want you around. I care more than you know, so don't let me bring you down. 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 So don't let me bring you down.
That was Safe by District, aka Toby Ross. He is an 18-year-old musician from Berkshire. What did everyone think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the track was really good. It's obviously well produced. He's getting a lot of good elements in there. He's got the electric guitar, he's got the piano, he's got very like that vocal performance, quite similar to like some of the Billie Eilish kind of stuff, and combined with the synths. I think perhaps you could get a bit of a bigger sound. And we talked, while the song was playing, we talked about the structure, and we sort of feel like we're waiting constantly, which could have been an artistic decision. Other than that, there's definitely some indie influences here and there. We sort of felt like the piano melody, very inspired from tracks like Where Is My Mind and other things like that. But overall, yeah, really good.
Yeah, I found, to talk about what you mentioned, James, about the vocal lines, very haunting, much like what Billie Eilish does. Done very well. It's a very gradual build-up throughout the whole song. It's very subtle, which does, as you mentioned it when we were listening to it, Chloe, fit in quite well with a bedroom pop kind of sound. Also having, elements of tension coming and going throughout the track, almost like you would see in drum and bass. So it's definitely a very varied song, not like something I've heard in a while actually. So it'll be District will be one to keep an eye on, I think.
Yeah, considering this is his debut single, definitely looking forward to hearing more like that in the future. That's for sure. So next up, we've got someone that we've worked with for quite a while now. This is Joy by Nika.
Twice, not feeling responsible for everything. Oh, were your eyes wandering close or nearby? I can help but wonder what you'll be like. So I'll try keep up turning, trying to fix up. Holler at me, but you won't get a love. Boy, what you saying? 'Cause man, I ain't messing around. Oh. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets how you like. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets, not goodbyes. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets how you like. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets, not goodbyes. So here we are, hand in hand by the shore. I'm waiting for a sign. Hope you're not like other guys. So pick me up, hold me up, I won't give in. Take me to your place and we can stay in. So what you saying? 'Cause man, I ain't messing around, no. So pick me up, hold me up, I won't give in. Take me to your place and we can stay in. So what you saying? 'Cause man, I ain't messing around, no. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets how you like. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets, not goodbyes. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets how you like. Bring me joy, bring me life, bring me sunsets, not goodbyes.
So that was Joy by Nika. Loved the groovy guitar part in the background, really kind of brought some character to the song. But it has to be said, in my opinion, you had all these wonderful textures, but it's just that voice that rings through above all of it, you know, particularly in the chorus, just, you know, makes you want to both kind of jam out a bit, but, you know, also just get a coffee and unwind. I mean, what did you think, James?
Yeah, I mean, really, really laid back track. Definitely got some really good elements of production in there. You've got a really well performed guitar part along with vocals in the verse. Keeps it simple, keeps it going, allows you to listen to what she's talking about. And then in the chorus, you've got this really sort of like, you've got a really deep sub bass. It's wide, it's brilliant. Along with you finally bring the drums in the chorus, and it just goes. It's kind of laid back, it's moving, it's like a wave. And yeah, it's just a good track. It mixes the arrangement really well, it keeps you interested, and yeah, it's just a great track.
Yeah, definitely would agree with that.
What did you think, Chloe?
Yeah, I really liked it. Fits well within the like morning jazz, quite chilled out. I think Adam said this, it sort of makes you feel like you're in like an indie coffee shop or something, like those kind of vibes, I suppose. Okay, so next up we have Side Effect by a band called Daytime TV.
I like to pretend that we're perfect sometimes, but I see in black and white. What kind of colors do you like? You're bittersweet, information classified. And I want you, and I need you. Yeah, you can keep me behind like a teacher. You can tell me we're forever. Spend the night trying to deal with the pressure. Can I tell you something dangerous? Complicated side effects. And I'm falling out with all my friends. Power in my fingertips. Irregular heartbeat beating so loud. And I'm such a socialite. Palpitations through the night. And you want a piece, 'cause my page is verified. And I want you, and I need you. Wave my hands in the air like a preacher. You can tell me we're forever. Spend the night trying to deal with the pressure. Can I tell you something dangerous? Complicated side effects. And I'm falling out with all my friends. Power in my fingertips.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Can I tell you something dangerous? Complicated side effects. And I'm falling out with all my friends. Power in my fingertips. Can I tell you something dangerous? Complicated side effects. And I'm falling out with all my friends. Power in my fingertips.
That was Side Effects by Daytime TV. They're a Scottish indie rock band hosted in Edinburgh. And yeah, that was a really solid track. It was loud, it was not quite in your face, but it had this really solid groove and chorus melody that you don't often get in a lot of the harder metal tracks that just sort of try and pound away at you. Definitely had some really good influences from Royal Blood, Bring Me the Horizon, Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, it's just a really, really solid track, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do.
I really like it. Like, when it started, like the way the music came in, like I was worried that it wasn't going to be quite my style, like a bit too rocky, but once the singing started, like it's sort of it's a nice balance between everything. I really like it.
You're right, Chloe. It's in your face, but it's not by any means obnoxious. The initial intro definitely hits you, but it's genuinely really good, funky kind of track, actually, isn't it?
Balances out nicely.
I have to say, I loved the drum part. Sometimes you don't really pay attention to it much in a rock track, but I have to say, it really drew my ear, if you will, particularly during the verse. I found it quite funky and kept everything quite fresh throughout. Also, the breakdown was just quite frankly sick. This would definitely be a band I'd love to see live with breakdowns like that. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what they have to put out next.
From their bio, the four of them seem to have quite a lot of experience as a band, like in Edinburgh and Glasgow, and you can definitely hear that in their music. Like, they're one band rather than a group of artists, or still working on their sound.
Yeah, good chemistry comes across in the recording. You're definitely right.
So we're now halfway through the songs that we have for you guys to listen to today. Let us know what you think of any of them in particular down in the comments or over on Instagram. We love to see artists supporting artists and just people being positive about each other. Next up, we have Problems by Chris Barling, another one from our indie pop playlist. So that was Problems by Chris Barling. He said in his bio that he started producing in 2013, but then this is his debut single. So he's obviously been perfecting his skill in his writing and his recording and producing for a long while, a while, and that's good to see someone that's been able to hone their skill and make a good track out of it, and their debut be pretty good.
I really enjoyed that track. Yeah, kind of a fresh take on what a pop song can be, whilst also kind of incorporating elements that we all love. Very fresh vocal line, I felt, on top of some awesome synth parts and drum machine parts. So yeah, I mean, James, what did you think about it?
He's definitely got something here, and it'll be interesting to see how he develops this sound further, because there's definitely there's a wide range of places you can go to with this sound, especially with groups like Dua Lipa, where they're taking back to this retro feel, this old synthwavy pop kind of genres, but taking modern production techniques and applying them to them, and it just pushes everything a lot further. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting.
So this next one is the only one this week, which is actually from outside of the UK. It's from the US. This is the Boredom Corporation with Mrs. Winter.
Gingers at a ragtime bar. I couldn't tell what I'd gotten into, but I know it didn't get this far. She held my hand on a Saturday. She picked the colors of the evening game, but my history kept my heart away. And now I'm wishing she could hear me say, summer breeze. And hey, Miss Winter, you came and pulled me out of the freeze. Hear me say, I'm telling you why I went away. I turned my back, it's clear now, I couldn't see. I gave the asking, baby, please. I thought you turned your back on me. I was wrong and now I'm wishing you heard me say I'm sorry.
The Boredom Corporation with Miss Winter. That's from our new music and indie rock playlist, and that's by. Do we have a name for this guy?
I don't think we do, but it definitely
We
needs
don't have
one.
a name for this, but that's okay. Yeah, that's by anonymous one-man band from Idaho in the USA, and yeah, really good track. You can hear his Blink-182 and Green Day references, and he's got some really strong rock and roll vibes, and he's keeping the sound and the excitement. Adam, what did you think?
I think that's a great classic rock song within 2021. You know, you have clear vibes from bands that were big in the 90s and early 2000s, yet, you know, he's really put his own spin on it, and I'm a big fan of this one, definitely. I think it's very impressive he's done it all by himself as well, particularly, you know, you've got great guitar, drum, vocal lines. This guy has the whole package, so, you know, definitely want to look out for everything else he releases. It's just a shame we can't go see him live if he's performing it all by himself, really.
Yeah, this is from his new album, If Not Now, When? It was released in 2021. It's a 12-song album, and this is number 10. So definitely go and look that up on all the streaming platforms.
Yeah, no, definitely one to look out for in the future, and add to your own playlists. It's sort of the type of music that a lot of people can listen to and get behind and like as well, definitely. Last but not least, we have a song called Locked In by band Mountain Bloom. We've worked with them before, and yeah, it's been really good to see them grow and have their music improve in their new releases.
We were longing for the sea, the hanging trees that shed their leaves, with hallelujah in the breeze. You were there to watch her go, watch her leave. Moonlit blossoms sway, the quiet way, the rolling wave never breaks. Violent turn of phrase, you shame, 'cause I'm ashamed we couldn't change. I got locked inside a mall. I was there, then I was heading home. They say slow, no need to know where the overgrown path will go. Avalon went and on, then it scared you, so you called your mom. slow. No need to know where the overgrown path will go. Path will on and on. Then it scared you, so you called your mom. I've left the world out in front of me. My sails are torn to pieces in the breeze. I'm on the reef, oh, I'll make slow work of any sea. I may never get where I wanna be, so
That was Locked In by Manson Bloom. They've been self-producing and recording themselves since 2019 and have just come out with their own self-titled album, obviously Manson Bloom. I have to say, very soothing vocal lines, particularly at the start of that track. But the thing that really made it stand out to me, the main thing I enjoyed about it, was that nice transposition from being, a very chilled out, I wouldn't say lo-fi quite, but very chilled out song to definitely more of a bedroom indie pop kind of vibe going on. It was, so something quite different to combine lots of different elements from different genres we don't normally hear alongside each other. What did you think of it, James?
Yeah, I mean, really good track. It's got some solid, lush vocals in there. It's layered and produced really, really well. And yeah, it's just a decent track. You've definitely got a lot of solid, like, liquid drum and bass vibes in there. You've got this sort of chilled out verse and chorus, and it just rises and goes down, and it's really well arranged, really well produced.
I really liked just the fact that they didn't stick with the same sound all the way through. Sometimes that, can just be what you need, is the difference, I suppose. I mean, it just makes it more interesting and just gives the song more depth, I suppose. Yeah. Thank you very much for listening, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for another episode of Talking Tunes Tuesday. Make sure to check us out on our socials and the Spotify playlist, which are all linked in the description below.